So apparently, Freaky Weinstein is getting a brand new trial in New York State because all the nasty, freaky things he was doing wasn't enough. They decided to reopen all the victims' wounds and have all of these women testify once again just so they could reconvict Freaky Weinstein again. Can we talk about it? Again, this is all a little bit mysterious that while the diddler got his stuff happening, Freaky Weinstein is getting let out. He's not getting let out, but he's getting let out in a way because he got a retrial coming in New York State. He's still serving time for the crimes he committed in LA. So this is kind of a crazy story that somebody that's actually been convicted on multiple assaults is getting another trial, and they're gonna put these women right back through the same pain and torture once again. And this is crazy that this man actually started the Me Too movement. The whole Me Too movement was around this man when women was fed up and tired of being harassed and tired of having to do the casting calls and the casting couch. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. So the fact that they retrialing Freaky Weinstein is absolutely crazy. He is 72 years old. He's like blonde. He's a cripple and a bunch of other stuff. Let that man sit in the box that he's sitting in, all right? I know money talks, but why? Why y'all putting these women through it? And it's multiple women. It's not like one or two women. It's multiple women that have to retestify against Freaky Weinstein. And that's wild. That's just cruel. And that's messed up. Literally, it's about 15, 20 women. And if you didn't know what Freaky Weinstein was doing, he was effectively trading movie roles for favors. I ain't gonna say what kind of favors. You know what kind of favors. You know what I mean? So a lot of actresses that we used to see in the 90s and 2000s that we just stopped seeing in movies, he blackballed them when they wouldn't do what Freaky Weinstein said. He would blackball these women, and that's the craziest part about the whole story. It's one thing when you asking for favors and stuff like that, but it's another thing when you start blackballing them. And a lot of these Hollywood actresses, especially one of my favorites, Ashley Judd, got blackballed. I used to love seeing her movies, and we just stopped seeing them in movies. So you have to just wonder, like, why stop seeing that actress act in a movie? A lot of times they got blackballed by Freaky Weinstein. He led a culture of just freakiness and craziness for about 20, 30 years till he was finally apprehended. And now he's sitting somewhere in a cell rotting, and now he's going off a retrial. And I just think it's kind of crazy that all of this stuff is happening while we got a war in the Middle East and Diddy's on trial. You can put the two connections together. I ain't gonna go that deep, but y'all can go deep for me in the comment section. But again, why they retrialing Freaky Weinstein? It's gonna be the same outcome, hopefully. I hope they don't do no BS and then have Freaky Weinstein get acquitted. But he's still serving the time on the Los Angeles time. You know you extra freaky when you got charges on both coasts for being freaky. So I just want to know why they bringing this up, why the diddler got his case. I feel like this is distractions from what's really going on and them sending billions of dollars to fight wars that we don't care about and countries we'll never go to and countries that don't care about us. So I just feel like all of these distractions that they doing before the election season is absolutely crazy. Like why would y'all even retrial Freaky Weinstein? And I know the American justice system has issues and has limitations, but he's already been proven guilty. All right, so what are y'all retrialing? Y'all want these women to go back up there and recount all the freaky stuff that he made them do and stuff like that? And that's kind of crazy. And I just think that's real cruel and unusual. And I think that all of the stuff that they throwing out, a lot of times, this is a distraction. They trying to have something big. And I hope they don't try to let this man free. Because if they let this man free, you going to cause another Hollywood strike. Because he literally started the whole Me Too movement. A lot of people getting canceled and getting up out of there. A movement that's still continuing. So I just find it real funny that they attempting to retrial Freaky Weinstein, especially in New York State. Olivia Benson don't play that out here. They don't play that. Law and Order SUV, they don't play that in New York State. So the fact that they doing this for Freaky Weinstein got me a little conspiracy court. My hat is on. You know when conspiracy court come out. So what are y'all thoughts on this? Again, because I seen it, it's just like, ugh, let him stay in there, all right? He wasn't even a nice guy. Even a lot of the male actors and a lot of, he blackballed a lot of people. I'm never with the blackballing. It's one thing you don't agree with somebody, you don't like somebody, but to blackball somebody and mess their money up and mess up their Hollywood career is absolutely crazy. And it's a whole generation of actors and actresses that he dead just blackballed and said they couldn't work no movies, not even Miramax movies or his movies. He blackballed them from working in Hollywood at all. So he ruined a lot of careers. That's a different kind of monster. When you actually really stop people money, I'm never advocating that. From Harlem, we don't advocate bag stoppers. You stopping somebody's bag, you the worst kind of demon. But can we talk about it? What y'all think about them doing this with Freaky Weinstein?